What's up, guys? Ninth Gym here, back with some more Regulation D games. I got a really interesting team here for you today. We've got a Braviary, a Hisui Braviary. It's got choice specs, normal Terra, hyper voice, pretty cool. It also has dazzling gleam, so we have pretty strong stuff for any dark Pokemon that can oppose the team, because dark is pretty scary. Admittedly, we have an Oranguru, a Farigiraf, and a Braviary all on the team. None of them really like dark Pokemon. Also, we have a Chi-Yu that has Bug Terra Blast, which can maybe blast a dark Pokemon out of the way. Also, Iron Hands, Drain Punch deals with that. Gastrodon on the team as well can help suck up some damage from Chi-Yu, and that's the team. That is the team. It's Fire Gastrodon Terra, which is kind of cool. So a lot of really cool stuff on the team. It is a hard Trick Room team, which is a team that I personally am not a big fan of. I really like a lot more, flexibility, and this is a very, very obviously hard Trick Room team. So if they can deny Trick Room, then things go really poorly for me. Now we do have Farigiraf. It has Armor Tail, Keep Away, Fake Out. So Farigiraf, as long as it can live turn 1, then we should be okay. We also have Oranguru, has Inner Focus. Once again, not getting Fake Outed. So one of those Pokemon, ideally turn 1, set up Trick Room. Probably faints, but it's okay if it faints, because then we bring in Chi-Yu, and Chi-Yu plus the other sweeper, which is, Braviary or Iron Hands. Could be Gastrodon. We'll see how it goes. I think this team is really interesting, but very weird. So we'll just get into the games. Oh, man, look at that record. Actually, I strike that from the record. Don't look at the record. It's really bad. We had a really bad session, last play session. And I played like a couple new teams. I'm playing new teams every time, so that's not reflecting positively on my win-loss ratio. Anyway, we got an Articuno Snow team. This is similar to something we faced earlier and something I haven't played yet, but I have on my list of rental codes that I'm going to be playing soon. So yeah, really cool team. Articuno, Abomasnow. We got a Regieleki, Tornadus, Urshifu, and Lando Testosterone. So a lot of really cool things on my opponent's team. I'm curious if they'll bring the snow stuff. It doesn't look too crazy on paper against me, because we've got the Iron Hands that can clean up pretty good. Also the Chi-Yu. So both these Pokemon are pretty aggressive against him. He doesn't really have any ways to really deny the Trick Room, but that's very good for me. Urshifu, if it's dark, might be a little bit of a threat. So bring the Chi-Yu in the back for that. I don't think we need Gastrodon here, so that's pretty good. And also, this is a pretty scary Pokemon to bring on lead. But if he just goes for, some Ice-type attacks into it, we can just switch its type, Terra, which I think is probably what we should go for. I think this is the Pokemon we want to bring. Gastrodon doesn't really need to be brought, and we only really want to bring one of the, Trick Room setters, the Oranguru or the Farigiraf. And Farigiraf feels like the stronger Pokemon to bring here. Although, admittedly, Oranguru... using the multi-targeting moves that the Braviary, that would be good. So, maybe Instruct plus Terra Hyper Voice would be pretty crazy. But I didn't bring it. Alas, I did not bring it. So I'll have to see how this matchup pairs up. We got a Regieleki Tornadus on lead. Pretty aggressive. Of a way to start this off. Now, we are expecting maybe a taunt into the Farigiraf, but Armor Tail. So I think we're good to just set up here. Farigiraf should not be fainting here to almost anything. I kind of want to just Terrasilize and fire off here. We don't have a lot of really, we're working with a lot here, because neither of his Pokemon super aggressively exert pressure against me if I Terra. Yeah, I think we're just going to fire that off and set up a Trick Room. I think this feels pretty good. He has a very aggressively, I keep saying aggressive. He has a very, Tailwind speed control lead here. He's hoping to deny this Trick Room, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping he just goes in for a taunt and doesn't know what Farigiraf does. Watch me, okay, he does go Tailwind, so that's really good for me. Volt Switch is in. Okay, so we're not going to be laying down damage on the Regieleki, which I did want to do, because I think that Hyper Voice was going to go absolutely crazy. We'll see how it goes. See where it goes from here. That was a lot of damage through that, though. through the Terra. But, okay, it is dark. Should have gone Dazzling Gleam. It's okay. Look at the damage. And then we lay down a Trick Room. Oh, my goodness. He goes Tailwind. Okay. All right. This is what we wanted to happen. Fire off another Hyper Voice and fire off a Hyper Voice. Dazzling Gleam covers better. It wouldn't really matter. Did his team have a Flutter Mane? No. No. I'm pretty free to just fire off a Hyper Voice. So that's what we're going to go for. It does go Sucker Punch. Armor Tail, baby. Otherwise, that would have sucked. All right, cool. Now we're just sweeping. Wait, so he has Regieleki. What's his other Pokemon? It's probably not the Articuno or Snow, so it's probably the Intimidate, which does nothing here, which is great. It's probably the Lando T, right? I mean, it's got to be. I mean, come on. It's got to be, right? We have Trick Room up. I mean, this looks like a wash. This looks like a fold. Regieleki. Let's see the Lando. It's probably right. Yep, Lando. I did want to see him bring the Snow stuff. Not only because it's good against, or it's like not that great against me, but yeah, I mean, this is just a double attack here. He's gonna probably protect a bunch. Nope, he just doesn't care. Okay, well that was a sweep. That was the quickest game that I've had in the last couple of sessions. That's cool. All right, let's get another game. If your opponent can't assess the out to the Trick Room or like play against the Trick Room effectively, then it kind of just goes really smoothly for a hard Trick Room team. And my opponent obviously just wanted to deny it, but they couldn't. Like they physically couldn't. They just didn't assess the Farigiraf as a Trick Room setter, and that his team would be really weak under Trick Room. Okay, now we've got a team that can play under Trick Room, right? He's got a Cresselia, he's got a Heatran, he's got an Ursaluna, and all of those Pokemon, I believe, under Speed. Well, I think Heatran is Speed tie with my Braviary. What is Ursaluna's Speed? I really need to know that. Got a minute left. 50. Okay, so he is under speeding. What is Iron Hands? I should know these speed tiers, man. Iron Hands. I should know Iron Hands speed tier. That one I definitely should know. It is 50. Okay, and I believe this is negative speed. All right, we're at 49. Okay. So we'll bring Iron Hands. Honestly, Iron Hands doesn't look bad on lead. Kind of like that. And if we coax a... Okay, so we're going to bring you, and we're going to bring you. It seems a little weird, but it covers, right? We have Fake Out, and if we get Trick Room set up, this outspeeds the initial Trick Room stuff, and then this underspeeds anything in Trick Room. So that's what we're going to go for. I don't think Gastron... we're going to bring the same ones, but in different order. And I think it might be a little weird. Like, bringing the Iron Hands on lead is a little aggressive because we kind of need it in the back, like, later on for Trick Room so that we can underspeed the Ursaluna. But we're just going to hope that it works out. That's simple, boys. It's that simple. All right, Luca. All right. Oh, he's a racer. Okay, we've got Ursaluna on lead, which is a little spooky. A little scary to me. I wasn't expecting Ursaluna to just be brought outright. Ground normal. Do smash it with the Drain Punch, but I don't love the odds. Ursaluna is going to attack into Iron Hands with a ground move as well. We're kind of just speed tying, which is a little scary. What's the Terra on this guy? Grass. Oh, that changes things. Okay. I think we're going to fire off. Hyper Voice feels good. And we're just going to fake out the Ursaluna. If he wants to opt to start a Trick Room, then we shall allow. And we'll go for the potential speed tie with our Ursaluna and Iron Hands. But we're going to Grass Terra. Haha. And that's going to make the Ursaluna's ground attack not that strong. We're going to keep firing off Hyper Voice. And now we're going to go for a Terrasilize, Drain Punch into the Ursaluna. Now, if it Terras, what would it Terra into? We shall find out. Okay, so I don't know what this means. We could be speed tying and he could also Terra, or we're just seeing the Terra. It is one of those two. I like my odds that I'm outspeeding though. Helping Hand. Okay, so he's going to go for a Helping Hand ground move into the Iron Hands, trying to take a knockout. We do outspeed and just eat his turn. That's fantastic. I mean, wow. Didn't need to Terra. A little unfortunate that we didn't need to Terra there, because I'd much rather the Terra go to, you know, probably the Braviary. But yeah, I'm really happy with that outcome, even though we're like now Terra'd and it's kind of weird. Oh no. Okay, really wish I didn't Terra now, but that's fine. Gonna keep firing this off. We do underspeed the Heatran, so we should be outspeeding the Heatran, but we're a little scared to do so. I don't really want Iron Hands to go down because we don't have like an effective out for the Heatran if it doesn't Terra, because then Chi-Yu can't really do much. I mean, I guess like the Dark Pulse is fine. Okay, we're just gonna keep firing off this Hyper Voice. We're going to Drain Punch into the Heatran. We definitely underspeed the Heatran. So he goes Helping Hand again. We're going to do a huge fat chunk here with the Drain Punch. I mean, imagine, right? This just knocks out. It doesn't. And the Hyper Voice probably won't knock out either. So yeah, if this is a Heat Wave, then this is really bad for me. No misses is unfortunate. I do both not faint, though. Burn on the Iron Hands. Oh, it's a Life Orb. Great. Cool. I mean, we're just taking knockout after knockout here then. And the Cresselia has kind of not been doing much. Urshifu. What kind of Urshifu are we running here? Water Urshifu. Okay, I mean, we're just going to keep firing off this Hyper Voice. And, yeah, I mean, no Sucker Punch. Urshifu could definitely Aqua Jet. If it Aqua Jets the Braviary, that's probably okay. I think I don't mind Volt Switching in here. Because if we just keep doing nothing to the Cresselia is just like, I mean, what have we seen? Trick Room and Hyper Wave, Helping Hand. What did Hyper Wave come from? I have no idea what that was. But yeah, we bring in the Farigiraf. There was no Aqua Jet. Surging Strikes probably just goes for the knockout there. So Farigiraf is definitely like, I don't want to bring in Chi-Yu and just faints. Because it wouldn't matter too much, but it would be nice to have that for when Trick Room goes away. We do just knock out Urshifu though, so yeah, this is an over game as well. It's all Jover. Psychic. Sure, you can take the Braviary at this point. I don't need him. Yeah, I mean the game's just over. We just fake out and click any attack. So, all right, cool. That was fun. This team's kind of crazy as long as you can like get everything to go well, right? I mean, is that not always the case? That if everything goes exactly how you want it to, then you win? If the Heatran took the knockout, it still wouldn't have been bad for me, I think, because Farigiraf, I don't know Farigiraf's speed tier either. Okay, but that's that. That was fun. That'll be it for the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to play this team, rental code PokeBase in the description. Of course, pretty short video because those were kind of just sweeps. Maybe we'll play this team again one day. We'll see how it goes. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Goodbye.